Alright, maintenance instruction, 2926 maintenance instruction on locomotive single horn with a different type of single with multiple bell horns on the locomotive. The all operative the same principle figure 1 illustrated with a typical multi bell horn with a high pressure for the air impinge with against for the center of the diaphragm flexing end of the dash short of the nozzle. Assume with the diaphragm is forced away from the nozzle with the pressure of the chamber drops to the escaping air with the tension of the diaphragm force with the back again with the nozzle with the stop of the escaping air with the air into the restricted supply of the nozzle builds with the pressure against the air force of the diaphragm away from the discharge now with the result of the diaphragm vibrating, which sets up the sound valves, sound wave with the horn bell, with a confined with a wave with it to give it a directional quality, with the sound with the amount, with the deflection with the diaphragm, with control of the sound, with the amplitude, with the sound, with the wave, with the effect, with the loudness, with the horn, with the amount of air pressure, with the response, with the quality, with the tension, with the diaphragm, effect, with the speed, with the frequency, with the vibration through, with the pitch, with the grave, with the tendency, with the diaphragm, with the higher will be, with the pitch, with the horn, with the physical characteristics of the diaphragm, control the frequency, amplitude, vibration, rather than the clove, with the limits of the horn, trouble to adjust it carefully to give it the best result. With the two type with the diaphragm will give it a very high pitch and will result also in loss of volume sound due to the will high to the tension of the diaphragm will give it the lower rasping quality of the pitch will result in the loss of the due volume due to the lack of the tension to pull with the diaphragm back against the seat. So the 3 chime air horn, low air pressure will result in the weak horn, whereas the high pressure will not materially affect the horn except to make it louder. Maintenance for the regular program with periodical maintenance following the locomotive the horns go a long way towards ensuring the satisfactory performance full equipment life with the Leslie Typhoon air horn reference figure 2 with the inspect the cleaning of the diaphragm first and loosen, but it do not remove the lock bolt with the screw with the unscrew with the back of the cover of the valve of the horn is blowing with the use of the hammer with the bar with the wrench of the back of the cover to low the screw to avoid with the copper it can easily be removed with the hand while the horn is blowing with the clean the diaphragm with the wash straight with the back cover the diaphragm housing with the kerosene the equivalent with 3 make certainly the face with the nozzle with the free with the den for the high spot with the U with the 5 and recall with the face of play with the lap with the nozzle with the necessary 4 before replace with the diaphragm screw with the back of the cover all the way with the make sure the threads are free with the 5 make certain the drain port is clean with the opening screw with the back cover until the contacts with the diaphragm not over stress. 7 while the horn is blowing adjust with the proper sound with the tighten the lock with the bolt with the 8 with the test with the horn again the sound after the locking back cover the also see with the back cover the securely locked by with the trying to turn it by hand while the horn is blowing with the test horn the air pressure with the 10 to 25 psi below with the normally carried. And then it shows figure 2 for the cross section with the Leslie Typhoon air horn lock bolt back cover the diaphragm drain port. Leslie Super Typhoon chime horns reference figure 3 of the clean inspect with the diaphragm first remove the back cover the remove the diaphragm ring with the diaphragm with the taking out with the diaphragm ring screw with the nozzle with the diaphragm ring should be wiped clean with the back cover with a good practice with the blowout with the airlines with the operating valve with the wide open and this will also clean out with the orifice dowel but note if necessary the replace with the orifice dowel pin and insert into the horn the orifice facing outward and in line with the rib of the horn diaphragm and the diaphragm ring with the diaphragm and install with the cover to time with the cap screw with the firmly now just necessary with the 5 replacing with the reversing horn remove the cap screw with the whole bell with the hole carefully before replacing the reversing of the bell with the outer surface of the small end should be coated with varnish and shows the power chamber with the nozzle with the orifice of the dowel pin is permanently fastened and should not be removed. Back cover the cap screw with lock washer, diaphragm ring screw with the diaphragm ring, diaphragm housing, gasket, horn base, lock washer, cap screw, and bell. Clean with the gasket surface with the horn diaphragm housing, replace with the gasket and silver lock washer cap screw with the tighten horns in place. All parts of the power chamber with the fully interchangeable and all horns single over chime or chime tone. Nathan chime tone horns over the M series, the reference figure 4 with the disassembly. Wash out the horn thoroughly with the cut. Remove the sealing wire with the UV and hex box wrench. Loosen adjusting cap clamp, the screw with the 2 and 3 turns, the list of the free with adjusting with the cap, unscrew with adjusting the cap, with the picking out of the diaphragm, and some of the care should be taken with the keep the adjusting cap of the diaphragm and the assembly clean, avoid with the nicking or clamp of the rings on the ear, either cap or the head. 1 vent hole with 2 diaphragm head, 3 gasket, cap 4, cap screw with lock washer belt, seat, O-ring, packaging, adjusting cap screw with diaphragm, and some of the clapper disc, diffuser, seal wire, clamping screw, with clamping rings on the diaphragm head with adjusting cap, pipe plug, countersunk head, first ply, and 18 base and 19 restrictor. And that was figure 4 cross section of the Nathan M type air horn. Using the socket wrench of the remove the 3 screw with the hole with the head of the base of the bell together with the carrier should be taken for the prevent tearing with the gasket between the bell and the head with the diffuser of the ring should now be loose. and may be picked up with figure 4. The sheet that can be removed by hand with the will, the snug do with the O-ring, with the screw with the void, the tool that would be burned with the diaphragm, contact strip with the edge of the diaphragm should not be assembled. The various plugs can be removed with the blowing out with the channels in with the event, with the scale of the rust of the dirt found with the base part of the inspection, and reject with the diaphragms with the head with the crack plies with the crack clapper disc, bend the diaphragm assembly each with a flat looking with a popping action, discard any with a witch for the condition, loosen bolts on the rivets, tighten bolts to 4.5 foot-pounds of torque, rivet the rivet at number 5 of the diaphragm, only enough to make an assembly snug. Diaphragms more than 10,000 inch deep at the point of the contact cap of the head with the clap ring should be discarded. Clap ring for the adjusting cap of the heads. Check with the 3 clamp ring for the total cap with the 1 cap with the 1 head with the neck for the wear of the deep neck for the may effect for the hard tone with the waist area with the clap rings have with the necks over the 1/16, but then should be replaced with a check with the large diameter heads of the gaskets with the matching with the base of the counter bore with the sheet with the damage, which will prevent a complete air seal. Make sure when 1/8 inch of diameter vent hole with the cap open the sheet with the finish of the sheet with the rough lap of the suitable compound. Replace the dimension from the head clap of the ring of the sheet from the clap of the disc face for the first ply with important distance part with the uniform like consider the wear to be tolerated. Reassemble the horn. It's difficult to make with a bell. Speak. Check with the wear of the points and replace the part necessary. Assembly. Wash all parts with the previously cleaned with assembly all plugged within place. And base. Put the O-rings on the seat with the push of the parts in the head only until the solid against the bottom of the counter bore. Seat push. Diffuser disc and play with the cap screw with the lock washer. Play for the holes on the head. 8. Play for the gasket over the end of the screw with no holes are not equally spaced. Put the head in the play for against the base of the place over the gasket over the screw with the protruding through the base. No, but make sure that the number 1 assembled in the number 1 bore base for the cast number, the base head and the bell. F to hold bell in place with the Titan 3 cap screw with the using socket wrench to all the 15 pounds of torque. Repeat proceeding step for all bells to H. Put diaphragm in place with the assembly adjusting cap heads tight with the make sure the threads are clean with the wire brush may be used for this purpose is required. 6. Test. Tighten all caps slightly greater than working. Tighten experiment will indicate with the proper set of the mute all but the largest bell back off of the cap until the bell sounds properly set with the breaking pressure of the chart below the speaking pressure. The number 1, 14, 15 psi, longest low pitch. Number 2, 15, 16 psi. Number 3, 16, 17 psi. Number 4, 17, 18 psi. Number 5, 18 and 19 psi shorter and highest pitch. Repeat the process all over them until the bells are mute, all but one being tested. Recheck speaking pressure in the same order to make the minor corrections as necessary. Re-drill lock wire holes on the cap and apply with the seal that will not affect the tone of the horn will be prevent authorized tampering if the horn is going to be stored in the plug or tape with the inlet hole. Nathan Chime horns PC with the reference figure 5. This is some of the procedure for PC with the air chime horns or similar to the preceding M-type series except for the application of the diaphragm. Normal test should be made to see that all the horns are belonging to not be too quick. Check with the made with the remove of the diaphragm cap with the inspection of the assembly of the air passage if it didn't ask for the replacement. The assembly should be made with the diaphragm kit. 3. Periodically, air trillings, horn of the manifold should be cleaned with the remove of the restrictor air base for the horn. Clean the reply, examine all gaskets with the leak, and then renew the necessary. The horns are then to be bolted securely into the manifold. 4. Replacing one part of the diaphragm assembly with the discard all of the parts assembled the plate with the new parts contained within the diaphragm assembly kit. Note to ensure the proper function of the horn important with the rubber sheet with the tube of the rubber gaskets located with the horn assembly shown figure 6 with the proper sequence assembled with the gasket with the diaphragm with the kit is fouled with the place of the rubber seal. Seat firmly against the small counterbore inside of the bell, securely firmly in place with the seat retainer. Figure 6 with the seat retainer is now to be refurnished in the kit, but should be operated separately. Place rubber gasket thin against the large counterbore inside of the bell. The diaphragm should be next placed firmly against the rubber gasket. D. The rubber gasket should then be placed firmly against the diaphragm. E. Finally, the bell cap should be bolted firmly in place. The bell will then be ready to be mounted in the base. No adjustment is necessary. Figure 5 shows the cross section of an Nathan P type air horn cap gasket thin diaphragm seat bell seat retainer gasket indicator restrictor steam fastener, and then shows figure 6 shows the horn subset assembly rubber bronze diaphragm rubber gasket thick rubber gasket thin rubber seat retainer garter spring, and that was maintenance GMD maintenance instruction MI 2926 locomotive signal horn.